Rawls' main stated answer is the following. Political liberalism does not allow us to base our political and economic systems on comprehensive doctrines. Rawls thinks that you can't get an answer to questions about moral entitlement from anything other than a comprehensive doctrine. Or at least, if you're going to get it from somewhere, it's not going to be something that we can include as part of an overlapping consensus. So what does that mean for Rawls? Well, questions about distributive justice will be settled by a conception of justice, right, which is supposed to be shared by many people, right, who have different comprehensive doctrines. Rawls doesn't think, so what we do, right, is we come to an agreement on a set of principles for distributive justice. We use those to establish rules, right? And then, as a society, we can talk about what those rules imply, right? And who should have what according to those rules. So when there's a dispute about property or taxes or something else, what do? Well, we say, okay, we've got a system of rules in place. Certain people are entitled to keep their money, and other people are entitled to get certain money based on those rules. Should we change the rules? Right? Well, we have to ask whether a new set of rules would better achieve the conception of justice. Right? And of course, when we've settled on what we think are the best set of rules, we can sometimes say, you know what? We have to allow that person to keep it, but he doesn't deserve it in the sense that it doesn't fit with public rules and their purposes. What we can't do is say, now wait a minute, let's change things because it's somehow just morally wrong for these people to get richer than these people. Well, Rawls is going to say, but now you've gone outside the conception of justice. Now you're appealing to elements of some kind of comprehensive doctrine, or at least to a moral doctrine that's independent of our agreed upon conception of justice. And that's what Rawls thinks that you shouldn't do. Right? The idea of political liberalism is that it's supposed to come up with systems, conceptions of justice, that people can accept as part of an overlapping consensus, not just based on a shared comprehensive doctrine. Right? And Rawls thinks that the range of comprehensive doctrines is likely to involve disagreements about what constitutes moral desert. Right? So that's why Rawls leaves ideas about desert out of justice as fairness.